Good afternoon, friends. Thank you, respected chair, respected Anna Centenary Library staff, and my dear friends. Today we are all assembled here for the Indian Library Congress, Chennai. I am Krishnamurthy, professor from Documentation Research Training Center, Indian Statistical Institute, where Ranganathan started an institute in Bangalore 1963. There I am working as a professor and head of the department. Thank you, friends. Now the library is knowledge and the ecology of society. For the last, since morning we are talking about library and knowledge and the ecology. And today morning our invited speaker N. Ram was talking about the K.R. Narayan, the paper, the importance of the library in 1951. What a beautiful collection he collected today. That was the message he required. In spite of that, we required a digital technology, archive, social media. We are all living in the hub of the technologies. But technology is not a ultimatum. It is a tool. But library is a changing transformation where our today now the just two speakers they spoke about one is on Palestine, another is on China, how they are changing the life in the society. And democracy is also say we have 150 crores India, but as they have pointed out, there are some changes is required. There are since the paralities in the society. As a friends, now I would like to cover some of the things next please. Okay, information, the fundamental resource, very, very important. Ranganathan has made 5 laws in the information. In 1931, he presented in our Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore itself, the colon classification is written and also 5 fundamental categories. PM is the personality, matter, energy, space, time. These things are very, very important. Where today we are facing the problem for the space, for the books, for the human breathing, all these things. So that is the information stands. Information as the fundamental resources. So that second thing, unleashing the revolution of information. You look at this, today we are talking about the artificial intelligence. We are talking about the chat GPT. I am talking about 6-7 years back, I was in Singapore and Nantang Technology University. One of the professor asked, he is from Tumkur, I was from Bangalore. Then the professor asked, where is Tumkur? Then he just tried in ChatGPT. 5 years back, ChatGPT gave Tumkur, it is in Bangalore. Tumkuru, from Bangalore, it is 70 kilometers. It is one of the district. But ChatGPT was not that much of equipped on that days, 5 years back. So that is the how today, even ChatGPT, AI, it's not ultimatum. Okay, see every day we are receiving the question paper, thesis, dissertation for evaluation. We know what is the language of AI, what is the language of our ordinary man, how he writes, how he speaks, all these things. Okay, economic and business, navigating the evolving information landscape. Today we are talking about the big libraries, Library Congress. We are talking about the University of Illinois. We are talking about the Harvard, Cambridge. Sitting, my office it is in Kengeri, Bangalore Kengeri. From Kengeri to Angeri, I can access the information. But what is the point? You can access. See, in my pen drive, I have 500 books. What is the use? If you have one book in your mind, Who Will Cry When You Die, Robin Sharma books, you read it, you will understand what is life, what is library, what is books, what is journal, what is the importance of human life. That is the important for the information landscape. Please go next. Okay, now decades of information, behavior research. Earlier we used to go to library, read the books, getting the information. Now today we are living in the information in ecology, electronic library environment, information seeking in electronic environment. So everything in the fingertips, everything in your fingertips. We have killed our English. We are not writing anything. You will just send the message in the classroom or auditorium, where are you da? I am in class da. Then that fellow will send you, come da. Then you will say, hey goda, come da, rada, bada, goda. All the things that goda, we have killed our language. See, of course, English is not ultimatum. You have a local language also, but something you have learned now from the English, that is the top of the language in the world. So 30 years back when I was in British Library, Bengaluru, Prince Charles came to inaugurate the library, air conditioned 30 years back. See, he wished me, how are you, Mr. Madhaya Krishnamurthy? See, that is the beauty of the language, no, that English. See, that's how that behavior, digital library, e-resource. Because of digital library, we are not reading. We are not anything. Say, 30 years back when I'm a Kannada, but still I know some of the magazines, Kumudam, Ananda Vikatam, all that thing 30 years back, it was wonderful magazines. But I don't know nowadays it is coming or not. I don't know the status of that. Okay, that is the full text digital library resource, virtual library. All things are there without walls. But still, no, he required a library, he required information, he required a print resources. You will understand the feelings of reading habits. Okay, you turn the pages, you will enjoy that smell of the book. Okay, in a mobile, what you will get? After 10 minutes, heat. After 10 minutes, eye problem. After 10 minutes, neck problem. One or others. Okay, in spite of that, information behavior research is changing to decades. Wilson contribution to the information research, 60 years of best information research with user studies and information needs. Information is a need, information is a want, information is a demand. Okay, these three are very important. Sometimes as and when need arise, you have come all this way to this auditorium. Otherwise you will go to ground floor. You have seen that. So that is the called information seeking behavior is the fourth needs, say as and when need arise. This need arise is the cornerstone of any studying the information behavior. Okay, say for a psychological behavior, say for example transactional behavior, 1965 journal published. There are so many articles published without author's name. Only titles were there. Then somebody has pointed out that we required a author name, index. So that's why information research is very important in the field of continuous pursuit of knowledge, early user studies and digital research, emergence of ICT and information ecology. Information ecology is very important. See, we required all these things. We required a mobile, we required a smartphone, we required a iPhone, we required iPod. All these things is very important, but it should restrict to your information sources, that it is not going to your knowledge. So therefore, this emergence of knowledge and current focus on complex interactions between information, user and environment, these three are very important. When I went to US for Fulbright Fellowship in 2005, I'm talking about 20 years back, the computers were stored somewhere in the office room. It was, 1,000 computers. In India, that time it was not there, that computers. So there is a information gap. That means information needs, information have, and information have nots. These three also very important when you are talking about the information data proliferation. Now today we are all talking about the CD, pen drive. Okay, then all these things. Tomorrow we don't know what will come. Now you are already talking about the cloud source. We are talking about the cloud information. If cloud burst, what will going to happen? Where is your data? It will go. Already you are getting every day 1 or 2 phone calls from unknown calls. Are you interested in real estate? Are you buying some land? Are you interested to invest some money? Where the data? Who has sold all these things? So we don't know. Our data is everywhere. We thinking we are sending some message for friends. How are you? Sending red rose, everything. But it is already stored somewhere, your information. Anybody can open. Okay, it is not a open. Okay, it's not a closed one. Okay, so that's why your global connectivity and knowledge economy is very, very important for the information age. And finally, the future of knowledge is the information landscape. The future of the knowledge is in your hand. Again, I'm telling you. So somebody was talking morning, madam, this madam only, in front of Chief Secretary. Because of him today, yes, she is having 9 degrees. It's not easy. It's not available in the market. It is not available in the Paris market. It is not available in the Marina Beach. It is available in the cognitive science, knowledge. So that is the why. Again, once again, I will quote you. Who Will Cry When You Die by Robin Sharma. It's a beautiful book. So that's all my final message. With this, my short presentation. Once again, I thank you for the ILC organizer and for the chairperson. Thank you very much.